Welcome everybody to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. I've been playing this beta a decent amount within my free time. Of course, I have a full-time job and I have a YouTube channel to run, so I haven't been able to play this game as much as I've wanted to. However, I have had a good amount of playtime, and I think it's ready for me to give you guys my honest opinion on what I think about the beta. I don't have too many points that I want to bring up in this video. I mainly just want to bring up the important aspects or the biggest aspects of this game that I like and that I dislike. First of all, I want to get out of the way the things that I don't like, and there's really only one major thing, and you guys already know what it is. It's the minimap. I am personally on the side of the fence that says there needs to be a minimap in this game. Infinity Ward are experimenting, and for day 3 of the beta, which is today, there is going to be a minimap that won't indicate where enemies are shooting. But I truly do believe that the minimap needs to come back in a traditional sense. It has to always be there. It has to alert us of where enemies are shooting. In my personal opinion, removing the minimap is just ridiculous. It makes no sense whatsoever. Every single Call of Duty game ever since I don't know how long has had a minimap, a traditional one, and I don't see any reason whatsoever to remove it. I think they should implement it back into the game, at least have it there for the full game, because the minimap is a huge issue. I am sure a lot of you guys share the same opinion with me. We need the minimap, and please, Infinity Ward, just put it back in. It's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal if you don't have it there, but it is not that big of a deal whenever you're going to put it in. I mean, I'm sure it's not that difficult to implement. You guys are in day 3 of the beta and you're already implementing a half a version of it. So come on, just put it back in, please. But in terms of the negative aspects of this beta, that's pretty much the biggest one. There are very small issues that I have with it, but I'm not going to be bringing those up in this video because I'm sure that they're not that big of a deal, or at least to me they're not. In terms of what I like about this beta, there are a lot of things to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about the gunplay. The gunplay feels amazing on this game. It feels realistic. It doesn't feel clunky. Maybe at times it does, but generally speaking, I like the way the game feels. I like the way the gunplay feels. I mean, the guns feel realistic. They feel powerful. They feel like they really pack a punch. I mean, seriously, the new engine feels really nice. I'm definitely happy with the new engine, and I'm hoping that they keep innovating like this with future titles, and I hope that this game just gets better in terms of its realistic approach when the full game comes out. The second thing I want to mention are the maps. Surprisingly, I really like the maps. Some people have issues with them, but I am just so happy that we are deviating away from this boring 3-lane style that we had with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Call of Duty World War II. That shit got so old so quickly. I feel that every single time I play these maps, I'm playing them in a different way. I have interesting choices that I have to pick from. Every single game is different. Every single game has its different power positions, which I personally love. Some people are complaining about the fact that you can get shot from too many angles, but I personally don't feel this. Of course, I do find myself that I get shot in the back every once in a while, but I personally really like the maps. I get excited whenever I'm about to play these maps. Some people are comparing them to Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't feel that. Personally, I am really enjoying the maps. I think that they are really innovative, and I think they're a great addition to this game, and I'm very happy with them. I love the way the maps aren't 3-lane garbage that we would just get bored of so quickly. I like that the maps have a certain feel to them, a personality. A lot of these maps have height advantage as well, and power positions, which is fantastic. This is exactly what I was looking for. It reminds me of old school Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 map design, and I think it is just amazing. Of course, I do think it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Some people aren't happy with the maps, but me, I'm just happy that they're not boring and that they have replay value. That is important to me because we're gonna be playing this game for the entire year. I don't want every single match to be played out in the exact same way every single time. The next point I want to address are the kill streaks. They feel amazing in this game. They are fun to use. They are not too challenging to obtain. Because they are kill streaks, they require less kills than score streaks streaks to obtain, which I think is fantastic. The UAV is now 4 kills instead of something ridiculous like 6 kills, and a personal UAV is 3 kills. I'm personally very okay with this. The Predator missile, or the equivalent of that in this game, is 5 kills. A lot of the kill streaks are throwbacks from previous Call of Duties, and they don't take a ridiculous amount of kills to obtain. They are fun, and they are at least obtainable for the good player. I'm very happy with the kill streaks, and I feel like they really nailed it this year, especially with the fact that they brought back the nuke, a game-ending nuke in Call of Duty. Oh my god, we haven't seen that since Modern Warfare 2, and I cannot wait until I get myself one of those. In fact, I'm actually going to try and get one for this beta, and yeah, I have my fingers crossed that I managed to upload that for you guys. Those are pretty much the biggest aspects I love about this game. Other things that I want to touch on are the fact that the sound is really good in this game. I really like the sound. And the final thing I want to mention about this game is that it's just fun. I don't know what it is, but there's something about this game that is so addicting to me. I am loving this game right now, and I'm hoping that that lasts for the next few months or for the entire year. Of course, right now I'm having fun with the game because it's something new, but I have a good feeling about this. Honestly, I would go as far as to say this is the best Call of Duty we've had since Black Ops 2. And I'm hoping that that stays to be the case for the foreseeable future. Of course, it's new right now, so obviously I'm going to enjoy it. But there is something about this game that makes me want to come back to it that is just so incredibly enjoyable. There is an addictive nature, a satisfying nature to this game. And I'm hoping that this isn't a honeymoon phase. I am trying to be critical about this game, but so far, the only thing I have been able to complain about is the lack of a minimap, which is just such a good sign to me. I'm hoping that this game is going to be enjoyable for the entire year, and so far, I think that's going to be the case. This isn't just undeserved optimism towards this game. I'm really enjoying it, and I mean that. Before I wrap this video up, I just want to give you guys my overall impression of the beta. I'm having fun. I think it's really fucking good. There are some people on Twitter who are complaining about it, some YouTubers who don't like the game, and that's fine. You don't have to like the game, but in my personal opinion, I think this is a very solid title, and this game feels more complete in the beta than some of the previous Call of Duties we've had in the last few years when they've been launched and when they've been updated down through their life cycle. I hope you guys are having as much fun with this game as I am, but without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.